Hello, my name is Rovell Gaither and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know it's been a while since I've last posted a video. I have not filmed anything in I think about 7 months now. The last video I posted was the video of me making Doja Cat's bag. But today I also have another special project that I am working on. So I got the opportunity to make and gift and send a bag to the rapper Miss Baby Tate. I love her music. I'm pretty sure you know who she is. She's everywhere right now. I'm super excited for this opportunity. It was crazy because I reached out to her on Instagram because she followed me and I was like, you know what, let me shoot my shot, let me see if she'll answer, and she did. So I'm gonna show the bags, or the bag that I made, and then the other one that I'm gifting her because one I already had made. So in this video, this is the bag that I make. It is so freaking dope. It is my design that I call Baguette Me Love, but I kind of spiced it up and changed it up a little bit. So I did this really cool crisscross military riveting design, and I don't know why I call it military. It just gives me military, like, you know those bands with like the bullets on them, that like the spike bullets, that I don't know why, but that's what this reminds me of. So I did that cool detail, and then on the bottom I did really cool eyelet detailing, and you can kind of see the color of the lining poking through. Super dope. I love it. I use antique brass hardware, and then I also did the same cool eyelet detailing on the handle, and I love how it came out. Super dope. So this is the bag that I made in this video, and then the other bag that I'm gifting and sending to her is this pink and green punkaboo, which I archived this piece. I made this a while ago and I archived it, took it off my site, and never sold it because the pink denim that I use on this bag can easily get dirty, and I didn't want someone to spend $400 on this bag and they wear it a few times and it starts to get dirty, and I didn't just want anyone to purchase it. So I archived it and was like, I'll just keep it. But when she said I can send her something, this was a bag that also popped in my mind because I was like, these colors, I know she can put a fit together with these colors. So I scotch guarded it to kind of protect it so that it doesn't get dirty as easily. And I also wrote a note to let her know, you know, be very cautious with the pink, you know, where you set it down and stuff, because it can get dirty. But this is, I made this a while ago. I did a whole collection. So this is a pink and green bag. The green is a canvas. It's like a sage green, and then it's a pink denim with cool antique brass riveting detailing along the front, and it goes all the way around, and it also has side pockets with the really cool riveting detail. Amazing. I love this bag, and I would much rather her have it than it just sitting idle not doing anything, because I did work really hard to make the bag and design it, and I love how it came out. It's just, it can easily get dirty. But I would love for her to have it because I know that she can really put an amazing outfit together with it. So if you do want to stick around and watch me make this bag in this video, the full process I did, it's probably going to be like a 40-minute video, I don't know. Then stick around and watch. Please give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this bag. You know, I really do. At first I didn't like it, but it really did grow on me a lot. Like, I love this detailing on the bottom. But if you do want to watch the full process of me make this bag, stick around to the end and watch, and let's get into the video. Okay, so today is the day that I'm finally starting the bag for Baby Tate, and it is Thursday, April 7th. So I'm gonna start in the bag. The last few days, not even the last few days, really just yesterday, I cut out all of the pieces, interfaced it, got everything ready. So this is really what I have going on. These are all the pieces pretty much prepped. So this is gonna be the front with that riveting detailing. I don't think I'm gonna do any detailing on the back. I think I'm just gonna keep the back plain and simple. Just for the fact that I don't want it to have this crisscrossing effect. And the only reason why this crisscross effect won't show on the front is because the name tag is gonna cover that. And I don't think I'm gonna like that look on the back. So I think I'm gonna keep the back plain and just kind of have the detailing on the front. And yeah, so these are pretty much all the pieces cut out. This is the zipper that I'm gonna go with. Super dope, super dope. But I've been kind of debating if I wanna do purse feet or riveting on this area for the detailing. I don't know, the vibe, I don't know why, I'm getting like a military vibe from this bag. That's really, originally when this bag popped up in my head, the first thing that came in my mind was military. I don't know why. But yeah, so my machine is not loaded up or anything. I don't have my thread in the machine or anything, but I'm going to load up the machine. The first thing that I am gonna start on is doing that front detailing on there. And again, I'm gonna debate if I wanna do rivets or purse feet. I'm probably gonna end up doing rivets. And I'm doing antique brass hardware because I love antique brass on this color. And I'm also trying a new style of videos. So this is like a more vlog style, which I think I like this style a little bit more. I don't know, I like to sit down, but not all the time. So I'm gonna try to do a different style for this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and load up my machine with the thread color that I'm gonna use and then get going, and then I'll check in and let you know what I'm gonna do then. So, all right, so I just, I don't know why I just sounded like that, but I just put my thread in the machine. I'm using the yellow color that I normally use. It's this color right here. I use it all the time. Hold on, let me see if I can focus it. It's this yellow right here. I use it a lot, especially with the medium blue. I love it. It's called sunflower gold yellow. I think that's the color that it's called from the place I get it. They call it like a sunflower gold. But yeah, so I have my machine threaded up, and this is pretty much the beginning start. So what I'm gonna first do is I'm going to tack down the crisscross design that I'm going to be putting on here. And I'm probably going to cut one of these pieces so that they don't overlap, because it's going to make it super bulky. So I'm probably going to cut it, this one like right here, and then cut this right here as well, and then kind of line them up and sew them down, because the nameplate will cover those raw edges so that I don't have to try to sew through so many layers, because it'll probably give it like a weird bulky look that I don't think will look good. So I'm gonna do that and then do the riveting detail. If I still don't know what I want to do yet. I'm just gonna force myself to do the riveting detail because that's what I designed. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera over and start sewing. So let's get into the video. All right, so far this is what I have. I'm really liking it. It's just the crisscross, and again, like I said, I cut a little piece right here so that these pieces didn't cross over and it would create a bulk, because when I go to sew my name down, it'll be super thick right there and you'll be able to see a lump, and I didn't want that. But essentially this is pretty much how it's gonna look once that gets covered, and I think this is gonna be so dope. Literally, this is gonna be amazing. I can already tell. But now what I'm gonna do is pretty much line up the center of this on top of that, and then sew my nameplate down, and then I would go ahead and add the rivets on. I'm gonna also measure out these pieces. Once I sew this on, measure out the little lines and figure out how many rivets I can fit on. I think I want to do 3 on this, on the top corners, and then 2 on the lower ends. That's what I designed when I drew it out. So I'm gonna try to implement that into the actual piece. So maybe 3 here and then 2 there, which I think it'll be super dope. And I'm really excited. I was really nervous going into this bag, honestly, because I don't know. The other bag I'm giving her has the same kind of riveting detail, and I was like, there's too much riveting detail, but honestly, I think it'll be really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew my name tag on, and yeah. All right, so I finished putting my name and everything on here, and I have the rivets put on, super dope. But this is the bottom gusset of the bag, and I got this really cool idea. I thought it would be cool if I did like eyelets on the bottom, all along the bottom gusset, and underneath would be through the lining, you would be able to see this little pop of color through the holes, and I think that would be freaking dope. So this was a last minute idea. I really think that adding little details around the bag would also tie in this. And I don't know why the antique brass on these eyelets are a little bit darker than on the rivets, but I'll figure that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and start on the strap connectors on the gusset, and then I'm gonna attach those on, rivet that, sew that, and then I'll go ahead and put all these eyelets on here, and I think it's gonna look pretty dope. This is what we got so far, and then I'm gonna start on the bottom gusset, and yeah. Okay, so I finished up the bottom gusset of the bag. I freaking love this detailing. Okay, so this was a last minute decision. I was also debating if I wanted to do 2 rows, so pretty much do a row down here and then a row on top of that. But I thought it would be a little bit too much just for a tiny detail. I didn't want this to be like a main detail feature. I just wanted it to be like a nice little pop. So I did 1 row, super nice. I added the rivets on the strap connector, so pretty much it would be like this. And honestly, you won't really see this unless you like look at the bottom of the bag. So it's like just an extra nice little pop. And then this is the front. Loving this. This bag is going to, why did I just shake my head like that? This bag is going to be dope. So right now, really all I have, what I'm gonna do is attach the gusset to the actual front and back of the bag. And again, I'm not doing any detailing on the back. The back is just going to be plain. The reason why I'm not doing any crisscross detailing is because I didn't want to have the overlapping of the denim. I would like to do a crisscross, but also it really won't matter. I feel like it'll also be a little bit more comfortable against the body because the back is going to touch the underside, you know, rubbing all this stuff. I think it'll be better if it was just plain, even though I would like to. So I'm just gonna keep it plain, simple, not do too much. Less is more sometimes, especially with bags. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach the bottom gusset onto the front and back pieces and then put the zipper panel together. I don't remember if I showed the zipper. I probably did, but this is a zipper I'm gonna use. I thought the brown would look really good with the antique brass, and it is an antique brass coil. My camera ended up dying, but this is the zipper that I'm gonna use for it. It's a nice brown. I thought it would look really good with the antique brass hardware, and it is an antique brass coil, so it all will tie in really nicely. And I'm just super excited to see how this is gonna turn out. So again, this is what we have so far. I also went ahead and sewed up the strap, and I honestly might do some detailing on the strap too. I don't know yet. I think that would be really dope to do a cool detailing, maybe even eyelets or rivets on here, whichever one I decide to go, maybe even both. Wait, stop. My brain right now, that would be, okay, maybe even both, shoot, I don't know. But I do want to do a cool detailing probably to kind of tie all of it in so it's not just a plain strap with detailing everywhere else. So we're gonna see once I get to that part, but right now I'm gonna attach the front and back to the bottom gusset. So let's get into that. Yeah. Okay, so another check-in. Also, ignore the lighting. I have my studio light and my background's a mess as always. So I sewed up the exterior. So this is how it's looking. As you can tell, this is gonna be the back because it's plain. And this is what the front's gonna look like. And it has the cool little eyelets. And I don't know why, but when I originally made this pattern, I guess I mismeasured my pattern pieces. So this extends about 3/4 inches above what it should. And when I was cutting out the patterns, I fixed it, but I guess I must have redid the same exact thing I did originally, but it's fine. I can just cut it down to the correct seam allowance. It's not a big deal. So this is what the exterior is looking like. I'm gonna love this detail so much. And this is the front. And then this is the little zipper panel right here that's gonna be used to unzip it, you know, the panel. So now what I have to do is try to, but fit this into that piece and sew it to the exterior. And then work on the lining. So I'm going to cut this down to the correct size. And actually, I'm gonna leave it long just to see if it's easier to sew. I'm actually gonna leave it long and then cut it after I sew it. That might be a little easier. Personally, I think it'll be easier. So I'm gonna do that. But the next thing you're probably gonna see is me sewing this zipper gusset onto the top piece and then working on the lining because I have to do the zipper pocket and all that stuff for the interior. And yeah, I'm so happy I'm getting back into YouTube, y'all. Y'all have no idea. I've been wanting to do YouTube more for so long, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait till I get my little camera, because I want a vlogging camera because it's just easier to use for this type of stuff. But I don't got vlogging camera money right now, so I'm gonna just use what I have until I do. And people have been subscribing to my YouTube, so I'm like, might as well keep using YouTube. What's the point of people subscribing if I'm not posting anything? So I'm super excited about this bag. It's turning out amazing, and it's kind of like a freestyle almost in this sense. Like I'm kind of just adding stuff as I go, which I think that's okay. This is when I have the most fun, when I'm kind of just like, I have kind of a plan, but it's not like a full plan. Like I'm just adding and taking away as I'm going. It's kind of like a freestyle. Like this is when I have the most fun making stuff, and I really want to continue this style of designing more. So outside of me rambling, I'm about to go eat my freaking food. I got me some food from Togo's. Yeah, but I got me a sandwich. I'm about to go downstairs to eat my dinner, and I'm gonna come back upstairs and start sewing. So yeah. Okay, so it is the next day. I went ahead and sewed up the bag, put the lining in, put the zipper gusset on, and putting the lining in on this one was actually a little bit more difficult than what I remember from making my other Baguette Me Love bags. I don't know why it seems much more difficult, but it was. But I went ahead and just clipped the handle on to kind of get an idea of what it would look like, and I really am liking it. My favorite part, not my favorite part, but I'm really loving this detail on the bottom. Let me focus it. I'm really loving this detail and how you can get a pop of the lining color through. And again, this is like a really small, subtle touch. Like it's not something that you probably would notice right off the bat until you like kind of look and see like, oh my goodness. I love things like that, or designs like that, where it's like, it's not it's not bold, but once you notice it, it's like, I freaking love that. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna rivet the handles on. And I use rivets on my handles just because it's a lot easier. I don't have to try to sew through so many thick layers of denim. Before I got my rivet press, I used to, and I hated it every single time. I thought I was gonna break my needles. But I'm going to rivet the handle on, and then I'm going to measure out the strap because I'm gonna do an eyelet detailing on this all the way around. And another thing I was looking at too is I don't know how it would have looked, but I wish I would have did one more rivet up a little higher on both ends so it wasn't like a gap between the eyelet and the strap connector. But I don't know how it would have looked. It could have made it look odd. It could have made it not. I don't know. But that's one thing I was looking at. I was like, maybe if I would have just did one more. But I think having it so close to the strap connector could have made it look weird too. I don't know. Anyways, it's too late, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so I'm gonna rivet this on and then measure out the strap. I'm probably gonna go for like maybe 10 or 11 eyelets, and I think it will be cool because I do have the eyelet detailing, and it'll kind of look like it's going around because it'll be on the handle too. And then once I have that, I'm pretty much done. The back is plain again. There's nothing on the back. I went with the simple back, and I really do like it. Hold on. I mean, it's a really dope bag. Like, I feel like I feel like it has to grow on me a little bit more because it's just new. Every time I see something kind of new, it's like, I like it, but then it has to kind of like grow on me a little bit. But it's definitely a dope bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the rivets on and then the eyelets, and then I'll check back in. All right, so I just finished putting in all the eyelets on the handle or strap, whatever I should call it, on the bag. And I love the detailing. It looks so good. Like it's really not like a crazy crazy detail, but it's just a nice little touch. I love it. It's like, I'm loving this look. And then I really love the bottom though. Like this is what it is for me with the little pop of color. So this bag is literally done. Let me unzip it and try to show the inside, which is gonna be a little hard. I did stuff it just to kind of help with its shape. But the interior is really dope. It came out really good on this one. So this is the inside, really nice. It has the zipper pocket back there and then my interior logo. And then this side is plain, there's nothing on this side. And it's a really nice size, you know, you can fit phone, wallet, cash, keys, card, lip gloss, lipstick, chapstick, all that good stuff in here. And it's a really nice bag, I really do like it. So now what I have to do is, I was debating if I should just make this like a full vlog of everything that I'm pretty much gonna do for me to ship this out, and I probably am. So I'm sending her 2 bags. So this is the one that I made for her, and then I'm also sending her this bag, which I actually archived this piece. This is a Punkaboo, and I archived it, took it off my website, and ended up not selling it. One, because the pink denim that I use, it can easily get dirty, and I didn't want someone spending $400 on this bag and then they wear it a few times and it starts to get dirty and they don't take care of it. I was like, I don't want just anyone buying this bag and it ends up getting really dirty fast, and then I get complaints and all this stuff. So I archived it, never ended up selling it. I was just planning on keeping it. But then when I reached out to her and she said I can actually send her a bag, this popped in my head because I feel like she could wear these colors and like eat a look up with these colors pretty much. So I was like, I have to send this to her because I'm not gonna do anything with it. I personally don't think I would wear it. But what I'm gonna do is find something that I can spray on the pink to try to protect it, and I will also just let her know to be very careful with the pink and not get it, you know, just be very cautious with it, you know, where you're setting it down, you know, how you're holding it, things like that. Because this bag, I know she will eat with this one. So I have to make duster bags for both of these, and I do not have enough fabric to make 2. So I have to go to the store, which is, I normally get it from Hobby Lobby because it's like pretty much down the street for me. So I have to go get some muslin fabric, which I might bring you guys along on that little journey. I mean, all I'm gonna do is go in there and buy fabric and leave. And it's 30% off this week, so I actually do need to go either today or tomorrow. I'm probably gonna go right after this anyways. But the lady in Hobby Lobby, she's really cool. She cuts my fabric all the time. We talk. She's like a friend in a sense. So I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby, get some muslin fabric so that I can make these duster bags, because I want to ship these off as soon as possible, because it's already, today makes it a week since I got an address to send the pieces to. So I definitely want to send these out as soon as possible because I don't, you know, want her to think I forgot or anything. So I'm about to go to the store, get some fabric, and I shall be back to work on the dust. Okay, plot twist, I'm not going to Hobby Lobby anymore. I just found about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards of muslin fabric, and it's enough to go ahead and make both of the dusters. So this is the fabric right here that I'm gonna use. So this is the pattern for the Punkaboo. As you can see, it says Punkaboo duster, and this is just what I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out my pieces for the Punkaboo and then the shoulder bag. And I don't know if I'm gonna record me cutting it out. I might just to do kind of like a work vlog type style thing, because I really love watching those kind of videos. So I might do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out. I'm saving myself a trip to the store, which I'm super happy for because I really didn't want to go out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this, and that's what you're about to see. Okay, so a few hours have passed. I kind of took a break for a little bit, but I have all the pieces and stuff and the strap, pull ties, and everything cut out for the duster bags. So pretty much essentially, my dust bags are really easy. I make them really easy. There's nothing too crazy. I just have my logo, my name embroidered on this front piece, and I just sew the front and back, and I do line my duster, so it's 2 layers of muslin because I just think it gives it a nice quality feel and luxurious feel. So I do 2 layers, so I do the exterior and then the lining, and I just sew them all up and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead, sew up these 2 dusters, sew up these 2 dusters, and that's what you guys are gonna see. And then once they're done, I'll come back and check in and give y'all the update on the spiel and all of that good stuff. Yeah. All right, so it is now the final day. Everything is done and complete. I finished up both of the dust bags last night, and I wrote up the handwritten note that I put in the orders so that she can have one. So this is how the dust bag looks. This is the one for the shoulder bag. It's a little bit taller because the strap on the bag stands up tall because it has shape to it. And I didn't want to push the strap down to fit into a duster bag because it can distort the shape. So I did one a little bit taller to kind of make up for the tallness of the strap. So this is the one for the shoulder bag. It's super simple too. It just has the pull tie, and then it has the eyelets as well. And I try always with my duster bags to match the color hardware with whatever hardware I use on the bag. So I use antique brass hardware on the bag, so I put antique brass hardware on the duster bag, and if I would have used silver, I would have used silver and vice versa. And then this is the one for the purse that I'm sending her, the Punkaboo. They're a little wrinkly. I'm gonna give them a press before I put the actual bags in there. Same thing, has my logo, the little pull ties. And yeah, I don't like making duster bags, but I love how they just add that, you know, they're useful, and they've just, it's just more professional, you know? So now all that I have to do is package up the order, and I'm gonna drop it off to the post office today, and I wanna ship it off today because it's Saturday and she'll probably get it like Monday or Tuesday with the shipping that I use, and it's 3 o'clock and the post office closed in 2 hours. So I have to hurry up and package this up. So I'm going to record me just putting the box together, putting everything in there. And again, like I said, I already did my handwritten note, so that's all ready to go. Dust bags done. The bags are just amazing. I love them. I'm so excited. This is crazy. I cannot believe this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the box together and all that stuff, and I'm gonna record it because, as I said, we're doing vlogs, full vlogs now on. I really like this style of doing like the whole process up and close and personal, not too professional. So I'm gonna record me putting the box together, packaging it up, and I might do a little vlog to the post office too. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm about to package it up, and let's. All right, so I just finished packing up both of the bags. They're in the box, packed in tightly, all that good stuff, notes in there. And I'm super excited. So I'm about to go take both, or not both, I'm about to go drop this box off to the post office. And I don't even think I need to vlog me going to the post office. It's just gonna be too much bringing my camera. But if you watched and stuck around to the end, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this video, and please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, hit that bell notification, because again, like I said, I am going to be posting more videos consistently. I'm going to try to pretty much everything that I make film, document, and put it on YouTube. But I may not, but that would be the goal, you know, at least the items that I feel like are iconic enough to do all this work for. But I'm gonna go drop this off, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like there was something else that if you do want to keep up with my businesses or just me in general, you can follow my business page on Instagram at Rovell Gaither. You can follow my TikTok at Rovell Gaither. My personal Instagram is Rovell's. I'll just have all my social medias on the screen. They'll be popping up wherever I put them at. And you can follow me on there to keep up with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when the next thing is I'm gonna post. I might post a video before I even post this one, because I don't want to post anything until she personally gets the bags and I know that she has them, because again, I did make that bag and she hasn't seen it. So I would like for her to get it in the mail first before I post on social media. So don't even know when this video is gonna come out, but hopefully soon, because I don't know, I feel like I'm just excited to be back on YouTube. But again, I'm gonna go so I can stop rambling. I'm gonna drop it off at the post office, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Doses.